instantly reduce your anxiety by crying. Yes, crying. So maybe, when you get all anxious, you get all anger or irritable, and people are telling you, oh, just take a deep breath, calm down, take a deep breath. They're actually telling you the wrong advice. When you actually take a deep breath, your heart rate goes up and it makes your anxiety worse. So what's the right way to breathe? You actually want to cry or mimic the crying. It's like, when you're crying, you'll go like that, right? And so a good technique is you want to breathe in twice very quickly and then breathe out one breath, right? So it's like, I'm exaggerating, obviously, right? So you're going to go, this will actually do the opposite. It will actually stimulate your body into a parasympathetic state, which will calm your anxiety, calm everything down. It actually works better than taking a deep breath. So you go,
I had pain in my face, and I was just looking at the pain going away. Trigeminal neuralgia is what it was called. The pain is gone. After the first treatment is when I really felt, the relief. And the next 2 treatments, I felt a whole lot better after that, but the first treatment was the one that really did it.
So what does transformation actually mean? Because we need to understand what transformation means in order to discuss what we need to do to transform, right? So transformation, I'm just Googling this, is a thorough or dramatic change in form or appearance. So a thorough or dramatic change. If we go to transform, so it requires a thorough or dramatic change. That's how we transform ourselves. So if we don't have a thorough or dramatic change in form or appearance, then we're really not transforming, right? And so then we have to look at what's the definition of the word change. What does it mean to change? Well, and I learned this from my mentor. And so the word change is actually derived from another word. The other change is derived from the word barter. So in order to change, actually, we have to barter. So what does that mean, right? So in order to have transformation, we need to be able to change. And change basically means barter. So how do we change? In order to change, you have to give up something in exchange for receiving something. So if you're not willing to give up something, then you're not going to be able to change. So you have to be willing to give up something. So what I recommend is, in order to know what you're willing to barter, you have to make a list of things you're willing to give up. And make a list of the goals that you want, right? Or actually, I would say to do the opposite. First focus on your goal. What goals do you want to achieve? Do you want to come stronger, healthier? Let's just talk about health. Since we're in Achieve Integrative Health, we help people restore their health. So let's talk about health. So let's just say that you want to be stronger. That's one of the health goals, right? So in order to be stronger, or you can say you want to be healthier. You want to be healthier. So these are the goals that you want. You want to be stronger, you want to be healthier, you want to be able to hike longer distance, you want to be able to exercise as much as you want, you want to be able to play with your kids, your grandkids. You write them all these goals down here, okay? Now then, in order to change, to make that happen, in order to have a transformation occur, you need to start listing what are you willing to give up, okay? Because you have to give up something. You can't have it all. That's a myth. It's a lie. You can't be eating donuts and expect that your diabetes is going to be reversed. That's just not going to happen. It's a pure myth, and someone that tells you any otherwise, they're lying to you, okay? So you have to give up something in order to gain what you want. So what are you willing to give up? In order to be healthy, you've got to give up the processed food. I know there's a lot of, everything now is carry out, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful. All the fast food joints, if you keep on doing fast food joints, you're not going to get healthier. You're not going to get stronger. You're not going to improve your organ function. That's something you're going to have to give up if you want this, right? Well, if you're saying, some people would say, oh, I don't want to give up eating ice cream. Well, then your goal is not strong enough. Because and you're not going to reach your goal because you need to give up something in order to gain something. And that's really the point that I wanted to make today, is we all need to make a list. What do we want? Focus on what you want first. Do what you want first, then go to number 2 about what you want to get, what you have to give up. So focus on what you want to achieve health-wise. business-wise, financial-wise, family-wise, relationship-wise. You know, in order to have a stronger relationship with your family, you're going to have to give up something. And a lot of times it's giving up watching TV, right? You know, so you have to give up certain things in order to achieve your goals. So the point is, we all can transform, but we have to understand how we have a transformation. In order to have transformation, we need to have change. All right, I took the word out, but we need to have change in order for that to happen, and change equals bartering. So you have to give up something in order to gain something. All right, guys?